Now what do we do? Watch this. This is the rest of the work you have to do. It really is this simple, and you can do run after run after run like this. Go into the profiles. Keep in mind, V4 Alt profile is called Test Site Alt. That way you can make sure you're on the right profile, because the other one, what do you think that is? This V4 project. In the profiles, says Test Site, no Alt, because it's V4, there's no Alt. Well, we did our work in the V4 Alt. So I'm going to open that profile. Click it, and it opens the MOWG Pro interface. But I need to still load the profile. That's something that we got to improve upon. We haven't done it yet, where we have the profile auto load. It doesn't, so hit load. When you hit load, then make sure you get the right one, the one that says Test Site Alt, right? Now watch this. I want to change the project. Remember how we had it? This was mowg-samples.com/website marketing. How many pages are there? 200. What's it using to create the pages? The index.html page that it found in that folder. Let me just show you. That basic page along with that one, the vars that you manipulated, which is here. Okay, so you can manipulate this if you're an advanced. You can manipulate this, and you can make these match and make custom runs do anything you want, literally. And of course, we're not talking about it now. This is the newbie stuff. When it produces these 200 pages from hitting process, when I get there, they're going to go into a folder on my own desktop or on my own computer. So it produces the pages locally first, then it uploads them if you have this selected. Yes, we'll select it. But if you don't, it's just faster to run them out and take a look at what they look like on your own computer first and see how they look so you don't have to wait for them to upload. Otherwise, if you want to upload them, just leave this checked. Perfectly fine with me either way. What do we know? This was that link to that main project. And let me show you what I mean. That was the index page for that project anyway, the starting point where it creates all the other projects goes inside here. That's that folder, and it is a piece of that website, right? mowg-samples.com. Notice how the pages are different. This one says website marketing services top choice MOWG crew. Where do you think I got that from? That first var I changed with the thing I'm promoting, the name of the thing you're promoting on that sheet. Okay, and this is coming from the keywords. It's coming from the keywords I pasted in. Okay, let me go back. Oh, not back, forward. Sorry, wrong way. Internet marketing that drives your sales. This is the home page I doctored up and created and put here, so it's always this page. I just wanted this page to look this way. I created it myself. All right, just whipped it out and put it up. Not really using it. I just had to make sure all this stuff worked. So I generated a bunch of pages, then took one of them and made it the index page on this site. Okay, so it just works. Everything works. All this stuff, that's the outbound link over to this site with a no follow tag. This is a link to another part of this site. But let me get back to my point. This right here, with that project name, I can change it. Remember, change the project name to your own project. What did it create? On our sitemap link, there's our master sitemap for, you guessed it, mowg-samples.com/website-marketing. That's the project with its 200 pages in there. Okay, you're going to create a brand new project and you want it to have some other name. You don't want your pages to get mixed with my pages or someone else's pages. How are you going to tell them apart? How do you even know if you did the work right? And besides, website marketing, we want Google to realize that all these pages are about website marketing. If we're going to do a different project, we want Google to see that all those pages are also organized as part of my website in a different place and that they have a different name for the project, a different focal point, a different master keyword, if you will. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. How do we do it? We just change the end of this and the end of that. Whatever comes after that slash you see here. Okay, we're just going to change it. Now, we just did one for like automated Forex software, so let's do that. I may as well. Watch this. Automated Forex software. And again, I know it seems like this is taking a long time, but remember, I'm explaining it. Watch what happens when we do the next one with virtually no explanation. I hit next, and I hit process. Forget about all the words and everything you see here. As long as you see something in this box, it means you installed it right and did all the right stuff and did everything you're supposed to do. If this is missing, you need to rebuild it. It's very easy to rebuild. Ask me. I've got a screenshot. You just copy from the screenshot and fill this in. But even better, I created a backup. The backup has a copy of everything default settings. So you could take any one of these or all of these and just make a copy of it, come back out to your working space here in the V4 Alt, and you can paste it. Okay? And it'll go back to factory settings again. Ain't that awesome? Same thing with the V4 project, right? That's got a backup of the V4 files. Anything you accidentally messed up somehow, just get your copy out of here. It's the default settings. Come back out and paste it and go ahead and override it. And don't cut it because you might need to go get it again one day. Just copy it. Okay, come out to your workspace and paste overwrite. Piece of cake. Let's go back to our V4 Alt. That's where we are right now. I'm going to minimize. What happened? It created 200 pages successfully. Where? In that C/MOWG Pro/runs folder. See the arrow? That's the shortcut I created to put that runs folder on my desktop. How did I do it? Went to computer, C drive, MOWG Pro, went to runs, right clicked, send to desktop, create the shortcut. Okay, and that's what I did. Now I got my shortcut. So what do you see in there? Boom, it's got a date timestamp for each run it does. There's one I did earlier, and then here's what I'm doing now. And I always wind up deleting these things as I go because I don't need them. This megabytes and megabytes of pages if you're doing thousands, and it's just one after the next. Sooner or later, get in here and delete this stuff to save your computer room so it doesn't bog down. Because you could create literally. I've clocked my computer creating 100,000 pages in 45 minutes. And that's just the speed of your computer, the amount of your RAM. I have 12 gig of RAM, and I have a hyper-threaded 4-core, Asus i7, so it's fast. It's very fast. Now, let me get back to that. How does that look? You go inside the date timestamped folder, okay? And you see all of the main folders and the main pages with your master sitemaps, MOWG sitemap, everything updated. And inside here, you see your subfolders and everything like that. What is that online? That is those individual sitemaps. Now, let me make the next point to tie it together. It created 200 pages, but it put up 221 total files. What do you think that means? That means it just had to add some more supporting stuff, the individual sitemaps, for example, right? No problem. Just let it run until it's done. No failed to upload to FTP server. If you see like a 1 or a 2 failed, no problem. If you see a lot failed, problem. Something went wrong, whatever. But that almost never happens. Really, if you get that far, because the software error checks you the whole way. If you hit the process and you have something wrong, it usually tells you what's wrong so you can go back and fix it right away. You probably didn't do anything wrong unless you left a column blank. Cannot have a blank column or a blank with only a space in it. And again, this is going to go really, really fast here pretty quick. I'm just explaining all these things to keep you from tripping up, just for lack of my having explained it. Let me go back to my sitemap now. Straight from the main page of the website, front page of the website, right down here, sitemap. And refresh it. And guess what? Not only do I have a website marketing project, I now have an automated Forex software project. So the Google bots are going to find now, when they come to the website, they're going to find what? They're going to find, when they hit this link and check it out, a brand new section. And the bots are going to have a heyday. They click on it. Oh, guess what you see? Automated Forex software, and those are some of the catch-all pages that didn't fit into the folders. That's just the way it goes for variability. It's very, very smart. It's good. Let it go. I mean, those are regular sitemap pages. They're solid. Everything's good with them. And then you have your individual folders. Automated Forex software, Automated Forex program, Automatic Forex program. Guess what? That's what you saw on the run. Somewhere in the run, boom, unless I deleted the other one. Oh, I deleted the other one? Yeah, I did. I deleted the wrong one, didn't I? Because this is the one about that. Let me put that back. Restore. You don't need to go look at this. I'm just showing you so you have a clue. Okay, and that's all. Let's come back out. Go to the other one. It's got to be it. Yep. Take a look. Automated Forex program, automated Forex program carrier, automated Forex robots, automated Forex. That's what you're seeing on that sitemap, all those subsections, right? That's what these are. It just created them in the order it ran them out. And they're all exactly grouped properly. Everything about this is solid. And everything here is solid. And every single page, everything changes that needs to change. The alt coding on the images, the alt tags, the page titles, the meta descriptions, the page content, keyword variability, keyword density within the range, everything it's supposed to do, all the terms that are hyperlinked, the terms that are bolded. Forex SB, see that? Automated Forex trading software, dedication, see that? Just different things that are done intentionally on this page for SEO purposes to take advantage of on-page SEO. Can you do other SEO stuff? Yeah, lots. But again, we're sticking with the basics on this V4. All these things are saying what? Click the button. Why do you think we made the page dark and the print small? So that Google would say it's legitimate. But at the same time, nothing else is very interesting on the page except for what? Whatever we use for our banner image, and this is just the default for the V4. You'll be able to put your own image here. That could be anything. It could be your picture from the automated Forex trading. That's what I showed you with the Snagit when I grabbed that image and saved it. So if I click here, guess where it goes? Right to Forex SB Wiki Forex software question mark AF equals 1 2 3 4 5. Exactly where I wanted it to go. Ain't that awesome? If I go back, and yes, it's using no follow tags on this and this. If they click this, it does the same thing. Okay, so if they click the verbiage or the picture, it goes to the right place. All right, and the links that are in here that go there as well, just because it's supposed to happen that way on good web pages, they do have no follow tags, and yes, they do click through to the page you wanted. Okay, whatever you wanted for that run. Really, really solid run for what we call the worst version of our program production. It's just made the easiest for you. Notice how these are all your Forex SB pages now. When I click the menu, it doesn't go back to the other pages. Now did it? Let me tell you what I mean. Website marketing, go to any page. And when I click, that's the website marketing, internet advertising, talking about MOWG Crew. See how different that is? All right, that's the point. All of this does that. It's awesome. Okay, now I just walked you through this, and I walked you through, and you understand everything about it. And the last thing I want to say is when I go to the site, oh yeah, the related sitemaps. I'll tell you that one sec. Take a look at this. Automated Forex Software Master Sitemap.html. Do I want to ping all of these URLs? Oh, either it didn't finish for some reason or whatever, but I'll go back and check. Anyway, if it doesn't finish, by the way, what do? Create more pages. Just hit process again. It will finish. I may have just not created enough pages to fill all the holes in the process, and it's custom run. All you have to do to fix it, though, if you get a broken link like that, just hit process again. You know a quicker way of doing it? Raise the number. The only thing I say is when you're putting these runs up on my website, please limit them to 200 pages each. Do not do a run with 200, like 20,000 pages. You can, but please do it on your own websites, not mine. And for those of you asking, right, Google does not like to see 20,000 pages appear all at once on your website. Better to do it in stages. And we talk about that strategy stuff in the V3 videos on the website, okay? Not here though. All right, let me get back to this. Again, master-sitemap.txt. Boom. UTF-8 encoded for submission to Google Webmasters and or pinging all of these to wherever you want to ping them to. You know, any kind of a pinging service if you're daring enough to ping. And the post penguin, that's not as big or smart as it used to be before. And again, that strategy stuff we'll talk about in the V3 as opposed to this V4. Right? Just trying to keep it to the mechanics here in the V4 so you know what's going on. Can you copy them all and ping them? Sure. Ain't gonna hurt you on our website. I don't care what you do to change ranking on this website. Just don't create projects about anything illegal, immoral, or fattening. Well, let me just limit it to illegal. Immoral, I'll roll my eyes. But yeah, we don't like to put up, pornography sites, okay? We really don't. And then beyond that, fattening, have at it. You want to put up coupons for the best burger in your area? Go for it. I'm going to stop you. Oh, boy. All right, let me see. All right, so that was a run. Let's just do that work again, only this time with a new project. Let's see how fast we can do this now that we know what we know. Watch this, V4 Alt. Okay, may as well maximize that. Open this thing, MOWG toolbar, format sheet, drop all, and I want 2 through 204, those three. That's gone. I'm going to change this. It's going to be homeopathy, and I'll just call it USA homeopathy. Sort of ridiculous way of calling it, but whatever. Call it whatever you want. This is going to be a link to, and I don't have one, so I'm just going to say like USA-homeopathy. Okay? I'm just going to say that. I mean, again, it could be anything. ClickBank affiliate link or whatever. All right, I'm done. This is good enough for me. I could put other things too. I could put via Skype, right? So I could, instead of saying outfit or carrier, I'll just put like via Skype. And I'll just leave it at that. Okay, I'm just going to say it that way. Now, you would say homeopathy via Skype. Fine. Where's my keywords? Right here. Copy them. Control C. And again, I'm still talking kind of strategy. Paste it in here. Just paste. Boom. Paste. Boom. Paste. Boom. Done. Menu generator. var2. 10. Submit. Done. Save it. Don't need to save it now. Open the profile. Okay. Reload it. By the way, if your monitor isn't big enough to see the whole screen, some people see it like this and they cannot scroll. Hit the maximize button. Then you get a scroll bar. You can scroll to the bottom. Load. Load it. I know I got the right one, so I'm going to say, who knows what I'm going to say? Homeopathy via Skype. I don't care. It could be USA Homeopathy. I'll just leave it at that. Or Homeopathy USA. I might even do it that way just to get some variation in there. Whatever. Homeopathy. Can you do a run for Homeopathy USA, then flip around and do another one for USA Homeopathy? Yep. Just make sure whatever you put in one has to be identical in the other at the time. Save. Next. Process. That's my second run. Don't worry about what you see in here because this is cached from the very first run I did. I just whipped one out real quick to see how it goes and stuff. So it's got all the cached information. But when it actually creates the pages and uploads them, it uses whatever you really have right now on the var sheet. Okay. Another word of warning, close your var sheet before you run this thing because it needs to use your var sheet to produce those pages, and you cannot have the var sheet open and let the software use it at the same time. A CSV file can only open one instance at a time, or one instance can only be in use at a time. Piece of cake, right? Now, that's all you need to know. Beyond that, and we'll do one more run with the geo-targeting, okay, in the other folder. Beyond that, can you do 2 runs at once? Yes. Can you open a second copy of the software right now? Yes. Let me just kind of do it, actually. Let me go do the other project I wanted to do. If you have trouble minimizing, you could even hit this guy here. It shows the desktop. Fine. V4. This one has the geo-targeting. It's a different file. Let me put in whatever I had for my locations and my keywords. Okay, there's my dentist keywords and there's my cities in California location. Ready? Let's just say California dentist. All right, California dentistry. Somedomain.com, some page. Let me just say Cali dentistry. Okay, 101.ht or .com, .net, doesn't matter. All right. Remove. I could say dental clinic. Okay. Dental practice. I'm just showing you how you think about this stuff, right? Yes, it can be insurance practice. It can be law firm. It can be group, support group, whatever it is you want. Office, dental practice, anything like that, right? And that's good for all the keyword combinations. So if people are typing any one of these things into their search as part of their search, then you'll come up. All right, I'll leave the rest alone, or I could delete them. Right click, don't clear contents, hit delete, shift cells up, go. Okay, that way make sure they're really deleted, not just cleared. All right, I'm going to clear off the old location stuff and the old keyword stuff, right? I mean, that's easy. Now you know how. Format sheet, drop all, right from var 6 through var 204. Shift clicked. Boom, it's done. Let me paste in what I want.